Dear participants, I'm very pleased to see so many of you have registered for this year's MAB Hybrid University. As I mentioned at the beginning of the course, summer universities take place within the context of the MAB program, which is a scientific program of UNESCO's established in 1971, which has, since its inception, applied a multidisciplinary and integrated approach. Biosphere Reserve, which form the basis of the MAB program, serve as model sites for testing innovative solutions to achieve the 2030 Agenda and the Sustainable Development Goals. The World Network of Biosphere Reserves currently includes 738 sites in 134 countries all over the world, including 22 transboundary sites. This year's university is dedicated to SDG 14 on the ocean. One of the aspects you will consider is how UNESCO sites such as Biosphere Reserves can be living labs to promote ocean literacy. The United Nations Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, 2021 to 2030, which UNESCO's IOC leads at the global level, looks at how the ocean plays a crucial role in stabilizing the climate and supporting life on Earth and human well-being. Ocean literacy is a key part of the decade. Indeed, the Ocean Literacy Initiative is key to leverage ocean knowledge and to mobilize citizens to promote ocean sustainability. As indicated in the MAB strategy for 2015-2025, education for sustainable development is part of the program's strategic objectives. UNESCO Biosphere Reserves are actively engaged in promoting ESD, including ocean literacy where appropriate, in an innovative way and serve as learning hubs from which the models are disseminated. Indeed, MAB island and coastal biosphere reserves in the region could be considered as pilot sites to promote ocean literacy activities within the context of the decade, as well as model sites to test innovative solutions for ocean literacy to achieve SDG 14. Innovative initiatives and good models in island and coastal biosphere reserves can be inspirational for all ocean literacy learners. Island and coastal biosphere reserves are sensitive sites due to their high level of biodiversity in fragile and rare ecosystems. They are particularly vulnerable to processes of global challenges which affect and are affected by the ocean. They have thus a great potential in the study of these challenges to the ocean and in the implementation and testing of sustainable development policies, notably in the ocean. The UNESCO World Network of Island and Coastal Biosphere Reserves was launched in 2009 by the UNESCO NAMAB program to foster sustainable development in islands and coastal areas and the ocean. The network of island and coastal zone biosphere reserves serves as a platform for knowledge transfer between distant territories facing common ocean challenges. And ocean literacy is a great opportunity for biosphere reserves to further promote sustainable development at the local level. One example of biosphere reserves working in the area of ocean literacy in the region is the Asterousia Biosphere Reserve located in Crete. Asterousia mountain biosphere reserves host 50% of all the animal and plant species recorded in Crete. And within the context of a partnership between UNESCO and the Aberdeen Charitable Foundation, Asterousia is working to systematize marine litter data through community-based research and citizen science in a project entitled Monitoring Marine Litter and Generating Fit-for-Purpose Data through a Participatory Science Approach in the Asterousia Biosphere Reserve. This case is a perfect illustration of how biosphere reserves can play a key role in promoting ocean literacy. I know many other biosphere reserves, both from our region and beyond, are working on similar issues. We now need to take advantage of the Biosphere Reserve Network to connect and scale up these initiatives. Promoting ocean literacy in island and marine biosphere reserves calls for a participatory, integrated, and multi-stakeholder approach, such as the promotion of a whole institution approach. Among other stakeholders, youth is a key group in promoting ocean literacy in biosphere reserves. First, ocean literacy enables youth and students to be fully engaged in ocean-related challenges. Ocean literacy is not confined to the school, but it aims to promote lifelong learning, formal and non-formal sectors, may it be at school, at home, or at work. Ocean literate youth can act as ambassadors to promote ocean literacy through youth-led initiatives on ocean literacy, meaningful youth engagement in marine and beach management in BRs, and youth advocacy on ocean at the local and global levels. The UNESCO Regional Bureau collaborates closely with young experts and young professionals in biosphere reserves, including those insular and coastal biosphere reserves in our region, notably through our intergovernmental programs such as MAB, IHP, and IOC, and through partnerships such as the one I mentioned with Aberdeen. I hope this year's course will give you a thorough understanding of the MAB program, the current situation of ocean literacy and biosphere reserves, and the role of young people like yourselves in promoting ocean literacy through biosphere reserves, notably in the region of Southeast Europe and the Mediterranean. I look forward to exchanging with you further. I wish you a very productive and engaging learning experience. Thank you very much.